noisy, we'll not use it. Too noisy? Okay, let's shut down the equipment and come closer. Get closer, get warmed up, don't be shy. Get closer. Now I need to know if you hear me. Can you hear this far away?
Yeah.
Step forward. Come forward.
There is some other groups coming.
Yes, other groups coming. So we will start first with orientation, okay? We are looking that way. You can see the chimneys far away. In the horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is where we come from. Caesarea. You see the chimneys? This is the power station on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the shoreline of Israel, the Mediterranean. It is important to know because we're going to speak about that little cloud that's starting to come up later on. Okay, in the story. Now we cross the mountain range on the bus, and usually in the morning, and you can see the road this way. The road coming down across the ridge, down to Yokneam. Now turn to where I'm standing here. This is a modern town of Yokneam. See that? And next to it, the green top, the green hill, ancient Tel Yokneam, which was guarding the mountain pass. You with me on that? You see that? Right here, right there. Left of the green hill, we can see the high-tech center of this building. You've seen in the morning. If you look at the middle of the valley, you can see a big air base. This is the largest Air Force air base of Israel in the north. From here, we do the sorties to strike in Lebanon or Syria if needed to. So this is the Air Force field right there.
Any truth that they're underground?
Well, there's some truth in it.
Okay.
And we can see the valley of Armageddon stretching from here east, from here toward the east, toward the Jordan Valley. We will be seeing the other part of it later on, because from here we ride to Megiddo, overlooking the rest of the Armageddon. Okay. Now, far away there, up close, difficult to see, but you can see the line of the horizon, the hills. These are the mountain of Tyre in Lebanon, the border between us and Lebanon. Okay? The territory from this area to the sea is Zebulun territory. The valley of Zebulun, very, very narrow from here and stretching along the shoreline. We go to the right, across the valley, a town on top of the hills. You see them? This is the mountain ridge of Nazareth. Nazareth lies below, behind. We cannot see it. This is satellite, small towns of Nazareth. We don't see Nazareth itself. If we keep on going to the right, you can see in the horizon a nice and round mountain. Everybody see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an important mountain. Consider the mountain of transfiguration. The Table Mountain. Everybody knows what happened there. Okay, where Jesus was transfigured from human into... Okay, we know the story.
Right.
Now, if you keep on going right from the airfield, you see another mountain. This is the mountain of Moreh. This is where the king of the Midianite was when they fought Gideon. We're going to visit Friday Gideon Spring. Remember, he chose 300 warriors up to yeah. And the battle was in the valley, the camp of the Midianite. And if you go across the valley, you can see a mountain range in the horizon. This is the mountain of Gilboa, where David and King Saul and his 3 sons, died in a battle with the Philistines. Okay? And the tip that we see there is the northern tip. Gilboa Mountain is the northern tip of the Sumerian mountain ridge. It stretches all the way down, almost to Jerusalem. Okay?
Saul and his 3 sons.
And Saul and his 3 sons, Aminadab, Malkishu, and Jonathan, all died on the Mount of Gilboa. We will discuss it again when we talk about what happened in Beit Shan, where we visit. Okay?
Okay. Now I want you all to just really take into what he just said. The Mediterranean Sea is there. Okay. Now where is when he ran from Jezebel?
Okay, one more thing I forgot to say. Sorry. He knows his stuff. So I forgot to mention something else.
When he ran.
When he ran to the right, to Jezreel. But what I also forgot to say, look down to the valley. Okay, you can see that new bridge is being erected.
Yes.
The new railway. Go to the end of the bridge, come to the right. You can see a long hill with roads on it. Trails and stuff. White. You see that? It is the place where so this is where the false prophet has been butchered.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And in front of that little hill, you can see the brook of Kishon.
Oh, wow.
This is the brook of Kishon.
Yeah.
It's mentioned once again in a story. It's become a area, and Sisera has been beaten by Yael and Barak, son of Avinoam, also in that area. All right? So, Haroshet Hagoyim, brook of Kishon, and the way to Jezreel, where he ran away from the king, is this way.
So as he's reading 1 Kings 19, is it? Chapter 18, verse 20. I want you to imagine you Elijah. Try to see the characters as he reads this. Verse 20. Try to imagine seeing that Elijah's confronted with these prophets. So let's read it.
So Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, How long halt you between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him no word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I, only remain a prophet of the Lord. But Baal's prophet are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it into pieces, and lay it upon wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Lord. And the God has answered by fire, let him be God.
Read, sir.
All the people answered and said, It is well spoken. And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, Choose 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first. For ye are many, and call on the name of your gods, but put no fire under. And they took the bullock which was given them, they dressed it, called on the name of Baal from morning until noon, saying, O Baal, hear us. But there was no voice, nor any that answered. And they leaped upon the altar which was made. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, Cry aloud, for he is God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in journey, or peradventure he sleepeth, and must be awakened. And they cried aloud, and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lancets, till the blood gushed out upon them. And it came to pass, when midday was past, and they prophesied unto the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice, nor any answer, nor any that regarded. And Elijah said unto all the people, Come near unto me. And all the people came near unto him, and he prepared the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones according to the number of the tribe of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of the Lord came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord. And he made a trench about the altar, as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid him on the wood, and said, Fill 4 barrels with water, and pour it on the burnt offering and on the wood. And he said, do it a second time. And they did it a second time. And he said, do it a third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran about the altar. And he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord God, and thou hast turned their hearts back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt offering, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell down on their faces. Turn the page.
All right.
You read that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fell on their faces, and they said, the Lord, he is the God. The Lord, he is the God. And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook of Kishon, and slew them there. And Elijah said unto Ahab, get thee up, eat and drink, and there is a sound of abundance of rain. And Ahab went up to eat and to drink. And Elijah went up to the top of Carmel, and he cast himself down upon the earth and put his face between his knees. And he said to his servant, go up now, look towards the sea. And he went up and looked and said, there is nothing. And he said, go again 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time that he said, behold, there ariseth a little cloud out of the sea, like a man's hand. And he said, go up, say to Ahab, prepare thy chariot, and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not. And it came to pass, in the meanwhile, that the heavens was black with clouds and wind, and there was a great rain. And Ahab rode and went to Jezreel. And at the hand of the Lord was Elijah, and he girded his loins and ran before Ahab to enter of Jezreel.
All right.
Amen.
Okay, people, a few comments. First of all, you know, we have no rain already for 2 months almost.
Oh, it's going to be some rain.
So it was a drought. It is a drought. Almost a drought now. Now, why Elijah were able to gather all those false prophets here? What was the pretext? Because they didn't give a damn about him. He was the only one of the true prophet. The reason was a reason to pray for rain, because there was 3 years of drought. That was a reasonable thing to come. And in this pretext, he could really convince them that is for the good cause. Why there was 3 years drought? Because Israel went into the Baal and Asherah, which had been pushed by Jezebel, wife of Ahab. So this is, we think that they seized the opportunity that he went for the weekend for Tyre in Lebanon, and Ahab was not there to be convinced not to do it, and they were able to gather them all here. So this is, once again, nothing changed after 3,000 years. We still pray for the rain.
Amen.
God bless you. Enjoy the sights. Get downstairs in a few minutes.
Straight ahead, you can see the statue of Elijah with the knife. Way down, you can take some pictures. Then we continue on next night.
Oh, he raised it.